Hey everyone, this is Mentor Omotorogene of the MMM Nigeria Guided School, and with me for the presentation of the business game task.
Yeah. Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Edwin Lola representing Group 5 Circle 3. So we'll be speaking on the business game for the batch, and we have some members here also. We are 9 in a group. But first of all, I'll speak on the SWOT analysis for Thailand. One, the strength of Thailand is extensive knowledge and experience in agricultural-based industries like animal rice, rubber, etc. Service superior, especially in spy and tourism, restaurants, health-related services, skilled labors and value-added GSP, especially in exports processing, very innovative and creative. The weakness is no sufficient capital and very hard to get access to financial sources, lack of interest and capital to acquire new technologies, lack of language competence, lack of opportunities and interest in learning new skill. The opportunity, more customer intake to Thailand to use Thai services and products. United with GMS and Asian can gain more bargaining power with other markets. Thai taste is known and appreciated by others. More chance to expand markets overseas. The threat now is high production costs in Thailand makes it less competitive. Influx of cheaper goods. Thailand still lacks national direction both at policy and implementation levels and political disability. Now for the tax one, the response is one. I'll go about the brief history of Thailand. Thailand was founded in 1238 by two Thai governors, Klang Thai and Kumpamwang, who rebelled against the Kamas and gave independence to the region. Sukhothai period was the most flourishing period of Thailand. It gained independence in 1238 and quickly expanded. Thailand occupies the western half of the Indo-Chinese peninsula and the northern two-thirds of the Malay Peninsula in Southeast Asia. Its neighbors are Burma, Myanmar on the north and west, Laos on the north and northeast, Cambodia on the east, and Malaysia on the south. Thailand is located in Asia with a population of about 601 million, 67.1 million as at 2013. Language, they speak Thai, Karen, Kama, Malay, English, Japanese, Chinese. Their religion is Buddhism. Their currency is Thai baht. Now, to go with the tax for response to tax one, the aims and objectives are to introduce and establish MMM to residents of Thailand, to educate them on MMM ideology, how it works, evolution, ideology, rules, benefit of MMM will be addressed. Strategy on how to achieve our aims and objectives, targeting towards registering 510 new participants with an average pledge of $300, which makes a total deposit of $153,000. Building MMM site that says Thailand-MMM.net, survey of the locals, set up an email drip campaign that send messages regularly to keep people aware of our presence, schedule meetings with top journalists and top radio stations to discuss issues relating to MMM and its ideology, training of new guiders. All 9 guiders are expected to replicate themselves by training at least 2 local participants who will eventually work on expanding the MMM community. Identify 6 major cities where a seminar can take place, that is Bangkok, Atyai, Chiang Mai, Pattaya, Chiang Rai, and Lampag. Campaigns in public places like malls, bus stops, marketplaces, etc. 1. Analyzing of events. Day one, arrival into the city, having found rented the city center for the next 3 months through the aid of an interpreter recruited by the team who is fluent in both English and their native tongue, and who also knows the city and the right persons in place of authority. Get government approval to organize seminar and make use of their telecommunications network. Find and pay for an affordable venue to host an estimated number of 300 to 700 persons. Day three now, approval gotten, hopefully from government, awareness creation through printing of flyers, advert placement on radio and newspaper, and also the internet. And also a visit to the National Institute of Development Administration, which is Bangkok, to interact with students at the campus through making live shows or street performances to create more awareness. It will be an aggressive awareness. Day 4 to 7, put up convincing seminars that can get as many persons to register as possible, where evolution, ideology, rules, benefit of MMM will be addressed. Now, the financial plan forecast for the response to tax one is transportation, accommodation, and payment for security, which is $4,000, interpreter service, $300, rentage of bus service for use, that's $700, payment of MMM t-shirt, posters, banners, face cap, and jota printing for awareness, $10,000, payment for TV station service for advertisement about MMM ideology, $2,000, MMM charity event at 6 major cities, Bangkok, at Yai, Chiang Mai, Pattaya, Chiang Rai, and Lampak for $12,000. Rentage of seminars, hall, and projector, $2,000. Now the total expenses is $31,000, and the available fund is $50,000. Now the balance remaining will be $19,000, and the exchange rate of Thai baht is $1 equals 34.6 Thai baht. Now we'll organize a venue of seminar, Biok Sky Hotel, which is located in Tanong Playa Thai in Thailand. The hall capacity will be 700, and the flow of events goes thus: 9 a.m. registration, 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. slideshows of testimonial from people that have received help. 11 a.m. talk on Bitcoin awarenesses and how to open a Bitcoin wallet. 11:30 a.m. to 11:30 presentation on MMM ideology, how it works, evolution, ideology, rules, benefit of MMM. 11:30 a.m. to 12 a.m. presentation on MMM history. 12 a.m. to 12:15 question and answer session. 12:15 to 12:30 light refreshment, and 12:45 the program ends, that is the seminar. Now for day task 2, the objective is plan of action, resources needed, how to pay older members at 30% growth rate, to check how many new members and contributions are needed to meet up with old members' payment for 3 weeks consecutively. Now, the methodology is average donation of $300, number of registered participants, which is 510, amount donated by participants is 510, multiply by $300, which will give us $153,000. Now, the registration bonus for 510 participants in the first week at $20 each, which is $20 multiplied by $510, which is $1,200. Total amount, it will be $153,000 plus $10,200, which is $1,000. Now, we have 30% compound interest growth on registration bonuses and donations, which equals 130 multiplied by 163,200, which give us a total sum of $212,160. And cash deposit for 510 participants, we have $153,000. Additional cash needed not to default the first week, we have $1,160 subtracted with $153,000. We have $59,160. To be able to meet with old members' obligation of $59,160, we will need additional participants. that is of 198 new members. So having that, we have $559,160 divided by 300. We have 400 participants. Now the resources needed, we have to organize additional seminars, organize small charity events. If you maintain the rate of new participants gotten in the first week of 510 with average $300 contribution, minimum number of participants will be 510 times 3 weeks. We have 150 30 participants. Now after that, we contribution of 1,530 participants at an average of $300 equals $459,000, which will be enough to pay the week registered participants. Now, additional plan and budget for 1,530 participants. 3. Total average participant of 510 per week will yield 2,040. That is 510 multiplied by 4 weeks. New participants at the end of the month. Assumptions: half of the registered participants referred to each will make total number of participants for the month to 4,008 new participants. Average contribution of $300 each will bring deposits to $24,000. That is 408 multiplied by $300 will give us that amount. Ask 4, to make up for 75% registration loss due to 1 week holidays. Now, the methodology to is average weekly new participants of 510, 75% drop due to 1 week holidays will be 75 divided by 100 and multiplied by 510. We have 383. Registered new participant for the new week, for the week, that is 127. So we have 510 subtracted by 383. Loss in the number of new participants registration equals 383. 3 weeks will be used to make for the loss. Therefore, expected registered participants will be 510 multiplied by 3 weeks plus 383, which will give us a total sum of 191,930 new participants. So week 1 we have 127, week 2 637, week 3 637, week 4 634. So deposits are expected at the month from 2,038 new participants equals to $611,400. That is 238 multiplied by $300. Now to task 4, the response is to train more members to become guiders. Place targeted advert in the media and on social networks. Additional seminars. Remaining budget, we have $4,700, and expenses of $2,300 was incurred to cover all listed above, leaving a balance of $2,400. So task 5 now, the objective is to analyze plan of action in this situation. What are the resources needed? How many participants? Contribution needed to resolve the log jam. Now the methodology is targeted registration of 607 new participants weekly after the holidays was not met. Instead, 210 registered, that is, it was made. It was assumed if earlier plan was not met, has been done. Registration for the month $281, which is $227,100 shortfall in revenue of $384,300. So the sum will be $181 multiplied by $300. Now the resources, train more members to become guiders. Now on task 6 now, the objective is to sustain the system in the face of draining deposits, post-mode risk management. Solution: what sustain this community's membership since it is not a company? neither a financial institution. Whenever there is a problem of location that the members are not doing in sensitization, so emphasis will be laid on campaign and orientation for a better and functional system before back to any more rigorous public awareness. Now, the following steps can be taken: educate members on what the pause mode means, avoid panic, increase referral bonus to 15%, give out percentage immediately to new members who PH. This should be taken from the remaining available funds of the initial $50,000. Implement Bitcoin, educate members about where the money comes from, teach members the importance of regular GH, do daily presentation, ensuring that the community is not going anywhere. The objective is restart management. First of all, we will explain to the participants what led to the restart and what steps the participants are expected to take to ensure effective continuity of the system to function properly, only contributing the amount they can afford to lose. We would also indulge the managers in the country to do massive awareness creation in order to bring in new participants as soon as possible, as more inflow is needed to pay old marbles. To encourage continuous payments, participants, that is old participants, and new participation is to give additional incentives like rewards on donation from like 30% to 35%, also increasing referral bonus from like 10% to 15%, and also registration bonus can also be increased in order to attract new members. So this is the solutions to all the taxes.
Okay, thank you very much, presentation. Thank you for giving this presentation also. We
You said
believe you've learned one thing or the other to, yeah, addressing those that, let's say, in the nearest future. So thank you very much for your presentation, Eden.
thank
I
you.
so much appreciate that. Yeah, I had a lovely